Wala nang marami pang sinasabi, ito ang pinakabagong motor ngayon ni Honda, the CB150X. Tagged as the smallest displacement bike sa adventure category ni Honda and priced at 163,900, let's see what this bike has to offer. Pagdating sa bagong motor, hindi natin pinapalagpas kilatisin yung forma. Tingnan natin yung datingan ng motor na to.
Sa pormahan, standout talaga tong motor na to. Everywhere I go, people would ask about the bike or kundi man, talagang titingnan at kikilatisin nila yung motor. They would even ask me kung ilang cc, thinking that it's at least 400cc because of the bulk and the imposing presence it has. The one we have now is the black version with touches of silver, gray, and gold. With the build and the combination of the colors, this motorcycle looks premium. At the front, you have this huge headlight to go along with the windshield, so dun pa lang you have that adventure look na. There's also a nice touch of gold dun sa suspension to go along with wide fairings and this short front fender. Nagustuhan ko rin yung fact that this already comes with a built-in skid plate underneath for protection and added dimension sa looks. Over at the side, you have these different layers of fairings put together that adds depth dun sa forma niya. Minimalist lang yung color pero it doesn't look plain dahil nga yung mga layers na yun nag-a-add dun sa overall forma niya. You'll also have that nice subtle touch of the Honda branding and the CB150X label dyan sa gilid natin. The engine is semi-exposed with the bronze finish. Mas okay na rin yan kasi pag sinabak mo yan sa putik, hindi masyadong halata yung dumi niyan versus the plain alloy color that we usually get pagdating dun sa crankcase or color ng engine natin. The fuel tank part is imposing. Dito rin nanggagaling yung bulkiness niya to go along with the handlebar that is wide and high at the same time. Mataas talaga to tingnan. Over at the rear, malinis with the shocks being discreetly placed so we don't see a lot of clutters.
Trip mo yung angas ng forma, tingnan naman natin kung ano ibubuga ng makina.
What powers this motorcycle is a 146cc engine displacement, single-cylinder, 4-stroke, 4-valve, dual overhead cam, liquid cooled, and fuel injected na rin yan. It can generate a maximum torque of 13.8 Nm at 7,000 RPM and 15,000 horsepower at 9,000 RPM. What I can say is, on top of the power that it generates is, napakadali lang i-clutch nito, as in malambot lang, sobrang swabe, masarap gamitin. According to Honda, you can have a fuel efficiency of 38 kilometers per liter, pero so far sa paggamit ko, I was able to generate 41 kilometers per liter, so that's very efficient, especially for a 150cc motorcycle na enjoy ko talaga siya. And take note mga brother, walwagan din ako gumamit ng motor na to.
Pagdating sa arangkada ng makina, hindi ito yung mo-overwhelm ka sa torque o kaya yung hatak ng makina. But once you hit that 80 kilometers per hour, para sa akin, sa tingin ko yun yung sweet spot niya, mas mararamdaman yung pagkaswabe at saka smooth yung flow once you approach the high speeds. Yun yung na-enjoy ko sa motor na to. Isa pa sa mga nagustuhan ko sa performance ng engine is the fuel efficiency. Diyan talaga specialty ni Honda eh. In the past weeks that I've been using this, I was able to produce 39.8 kilometers per liter. Take note mga brother, hindi ko tinipid yan. Talagang walwalan at rektahan kung rektahan para masubukan ko talaga yung motor na to. So given na bulky itsura niya, magaan siya, tapos complementary pa yan ng engine performance, tipid na tipid sa gas, sulit ka na doon. Next natin, kumusta nga ba yung brakes na to?
For the brakes, nothing special. We just have front and rear disc brake. It doesn't have any ABS of some sort. I was wishing that we could have the ABS functionality that we can turn off and then turn on, especially if we will go off-roading. But for the disc brakes, it's enough. It's good for the stopping power, but nothing out of the ordinary there.
Pagdating dun sa rear brake mga brother, ang na-observe ko sa kanya is hindi basta-basta yung kagat niya. Kailangan mong medyo itodo at saka susuportahan mo ng front brake mo. So siguro it's made that way for you to be able to play around with your brakes, lalong-lalo na pag medyo nag-off-roading adventure ka, light trail, para mas magalaro mo yung preno. But if you would really need that full stop, eto siya. You would have to use your front brake. Take note, medyo for its price point, I would have loved na dapat sana may ABS na kasama to for safety purposes. But for the version that we have now, unfortunately, wala siyang ABS.
What we have in front are upside-down forks na Showa branded na. That's actually one of the good suspension that Honda delivers, lalong-lalo na pagdating sa mga adventure bikes nila. Over at the rear, we have Pro-Link suspension, monoshock yan to go along with its diamond-type body frame. For the tires, sa harap meron tayong 180 by 17 at sa likod naman 130/70 by 17. Both are tubeless tires and I was able to get through different type of roads, malubak, maputik, basa ang kalsada, and so far okay naman ang performance ng gulong para sa akin ni CB150X.
Feedback natin pagdating sa gulong, hindi ito yung pinakamakapit out there, pero hindi rin naman ito yung basta-basta bumibigay. So, it gave me decent kapit pagdating dun sa kalsada to the point na I'm confident enough para bumangking, mag-turn ng konti, and really just enjoy the road. But when it comes to the suspension, when I was first using this, because when I got this motorcycle, sobrang brand new. As in, they sent it to me, sobrang bago pa. Ako yung unang-una nag-ride ng motor na to. First ride ko, matagtag yung feel. I was a little disappointed kasi for this bike, in this segment, I was expecting the shocks, the suspension to have a better play. Pero nung habang tumatagal na ginagamit ko siya, while I was building up the kilometers and the mileage on this one, mas napapansin ko medyo mas gumaganda yung play. So, maybe if we use it a little more, mas magiging okay yung suspension. Siguro nga, kailangan yan din talaga ng break-in when it comes to the suspension. So, it's not as bad as how I first rode this. It eventually went better when it comes to the suspension. So, we'll see pag tumagal-tagal pa sa atin to. I'm pretty sure mga brother, marami sa inyo na curious gano'n nga ba kataas yung motor na to. Kasi mukha siyang mataas eh. No, ako rin, nung una akong makita tong motor na to, dineliver sa bahay, it was a little intimidating kasi parang ang bulto niya at saka ang laki niya. Kasi kung susukatin mo, yung handlebar niya, nasa baba na ng dibdib ko. And for reference mga brother, I am 5'10" in height. So at least para alam niyo yung height ko, matansya nyo. But in reality, ito lang yung seat height niya. So at my height, I am 5'10", flat-footed pa rin ako kasi medyo nag-a-adjust yung shocks once I ride this motorcycle. I've seen others, yung mga brother natin na meron na nito, mas mababa yung height, shorter in height, right around 5'3", 5'4", kayang-kaya pa rin tong motor na to. Mataas yung handlebar, I like that it's a little bit curved, hindi naman masyadong malapit, hindi masyadong malayo, tama lang. So you have that upright position pagdating dito sa ergonomics natin when riding. Pagdating naman sa feet position natin, relax pa rin to. It's a little bit inward, at least for my height, medyo papasok yung paa ko, but not in a way to inconvenience me, komportable pa rin. Ang comment ko lang dito for a type of bike in its segment, medyo sana mas malambot-lambot pa ng konti yung upuan para talagang komportable pagdating sa long ride. Because when I was riding this for about 2 hours, medyo naramdaman ko yung puwet ko na nangangagay na. Lalong-lalo na sinabak natin sa lubak. So sana mas malambot-lambot pa ng konti yung cushion nung upuan natin. And another thing that I like pagdating sa ergonomics ng motor na to is even though this is an adventure bike, saktong-sakto yung shape ng tangke nito, yung tank grip, kasi stable siya. Hindi ako masyado nangangalay kasi my legs are able to grip dito sa tank natin na to ng madaling-madali lang, sobrang sakto yung angulo niya. Kaya nakakadagdag yun sa convenience at saka dun sa comfort when riding this. Pagdating sa features, hindi tayo mag-expect ng marami sa kanya because very basic ang features and functions ng motor na to. First, what we have is the digital LCD panel. So, very minimalist lang siya, single strip, and what we have is the gear indicator, very useful yan. We have the speedometer, the gas gauge, at yung iba't ibang mga information that we can see katulad ng trip A and B. We have the average fuel consumption and yung total odometer natin. Ang wish ko lang dito kay CB150X, sana meron na rin siyang built-in na voltmeter para mas mo-monitor natin yung battery performance or yung battery status natin, especially given the fact that it doesn't have any kickstart.
So, pwede ka naman magpalagay ng aftermarket, but it would have been better if this panel, yung LCD panel natin, meron ng voltmeter para mas ma-monitor natin yung battery natin. All LED lights na rin to sa front, sa rear. And ang napansin ko lang dito, when it comes to safety, is that the CB150X doesn't have any side stand kill switch. So you really have to watch out kapag aandar ka na, be sure na nakatupi na talaga yung side stand mo for safety purposes.
Meron din tong 12 liters worth of fuel tank capacity, and given na matipid to sa gas, malayo-layo na rin ang mararating ng isang full tank para sa motor na to. So ano nga bang masasabi natin kay CB150X at a price point of 163,900 pesos? What you're going to get is a branded adventure bike which has some functionality of an adventure bike katulad ng mataas na ground clearance, excellent shocks, and the overlook na talagang pangharabas. But you will not have that special function and engine performance na talagang pang-adventure. At the end of the day, yung 150cc mo, kakaiba yung looks, hindi palasak na marami nang nagmamay-ari, you will still stand out pagdating sa looks ng bike na to. Ikaw makakapagsabi, brother, kung ang bike na to ay para sa'yo. Hinahatid lang natin ng mga information na to para matulungan ka just in case isa ang CB150X sa mga options mo. Salamat sa mga nanood, mga brother. Till our next video, don't forget to follow